Hello Dub Nation, it's always a thrill to connect with you, especially as we're about to reveal the latest news that could shape the fate of our beloved Golden State Warriors. But before we dive into this whirlwind of information, let me make a friendly request. Show us some love by clicking the like button to strengthen our bond, and hey, if you are not subscribed yet, join our channel for a thrilling and emotional journey. Don't forget to turn on notifications to stay ahead of the game. Significant report deepens pessimism about veterans' future with Warriors. The likelihood of Klay Thompson leaving the Golden State Warriors this offseason appears to be increasing, according to a critical report detailing the latest developments about the veteran sharpshooter's future. Having completed the final season of a 5-year, $189.9 million contract, Thompson's future remains the most significant storyline for the Warriors as they prepare for some crucial months ahead. Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors could be heading for a split amidst inaction from both sides before free agency. Anthony Slater of The Athletic revealed on Thursday that despite still being eligible for a contract extension, Thompson seems poised to explore free agency, where he will likely have several alternative options. It's the final month of Klay Thompson's current contract with the Golden State Warriors, and there remains a realistic chance that these are the final days of his 13-year career with the organization, Slater reported. There has been no notable movement from either side towards a resolution. The notion that these could be the final days of Thompson's tenure with the Warriors is a troubling thought for many, even if it was inevitable given how the season unfolded both individually and as a team. The 34-year-old posted his lowest scoring average since his second season and shot below 40% from three-point range for only the second time in his illustrious 13-year career. These stats contributed to Thompson's controversial mid-season benching. Although he returned to the starting lineup and played well in the closing weeks, his 0.04-10 shooting performance against the Sacramento Kings was a shocking end to a roller coaster campaign. After reportedly turning down a 2-year, $48 million extension before the season, the sense that Thompson will test free agency and explore his options has only grown. When he hit free agency in 2019, it didn't evoke nearly the same level of pessimism or suggestion that his time with Golden State could end. Beyond the sentimental aspect, there's also the practical issue of the Warriors' limited ability to replace a franchise legend who remains one of the league's best and most lethal three-point shooters. Thompson is still likely to receive offers exceeding $20 million per season, with Slater reporting that the Oklahoma City Thunder, Philadelphia 76ers, and Orlando Magic could be potential destinations for the five-time All-Star. Reported interest in recently fired coach proves Warriors seek more than just roster changes. While much of the attention has been on the Golden State Warriors player roster since their season ended last month, it seems the franchise is aiming for more than just player adjustments after missing the playoffs. The Warriors are expected to see significant roster changes as they target a major acquisition in the coming months. However, their ambitions appear to extend beyond the court and into the coaching staff alongside head coach Steve Kerr. The Golden State Warriors reportedly interested in former Los Angeles Lakers head coach Darvin Ham as Steve Kerr's assistant. Golden State quickly engaged in discussions with former Los Angeles Lakers head coach Darvin Ham following his dismissal earlier this month. Despite this swift action, it's unlikely that the Warriors' interest in Ham will materialize into a hiring, according to Anthony Slater of The Athletic. The Warriors have had some conversations with former Los Angeles Lakers head coach Darvin Ham over the past few weeks, according to league sources. There are indications that they are seeking a former head coach or former player for the role, Slater reported. Even if Ham turns down Golden State's advances, the interest itself is a clear indication of the Warriors' intent to rejuvenate not just their roster but also their coaching staff by adding an experienced and respected voice in the locker room. After more than a decade as an NBA assistant, Ham led the Lakers to a 94-70 record over 2 years as head coach, including a trip to the Western Conference Finals following a second-round victory over the Warriors last season. Golden State seems poised to add at least one high-profile assistant coach this offseason, potentially even two if Kenny Atkinson secures the position to replace J.B. Bickerstaff as head coach of the Cleveland Cavaliers. ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski reported on Wednesday that the Cavaliers have received permission to interview Atkinson and New Orleans Pelicans' James Borrego as the two leading candidates for the vacant role. Draymond Green's mid-flight reaction to Timberwolves' playoff exit. Draymond Green continues to embrace his role as the NBA's provocateur. Despite the Golden State Warriors missing the 2024 NBA playoffs, Green's presence has been felt thanks to his appearances on TNT's Inside the NBA. He hasn't shied away from criticizing Minnesota Timberwolves center Rudy Gobert throughout the season. During Game 5 of the Western Conference Finals, Green wasn't in Minneapolis but was still following the action. Mid-flight, he tweeted his reaction to the Timberwolves' 124-103 loss to the Dallas Mavericks, ending their season. Wi-Fi just came on after a long time in the air. Wow! Flushed face, haha, Green wrote on his official Twitter, X, account. Draymond Green's relentless criticism of Rudy Gobert. Green has been a constant thorn in the Timberwolves side, even clashing with fans at the Target Center after Game 2 and shouting, "Rudy Gobert is trash," in response to their taunts. His disdain for Gobert, and by extension, the Timberwolves, seems boundless. Whether you love or hate him, Green remains unapologetically himself. The Warriors' conundrum. The easy critique of Green's antagonism towards Gobert and the Timberwolves is that it distracts from the Warriors' own shortcomings this season, many of which stem from Green's inability to control his emotions. His technical fouls and ejections, including a notorious incident where he put Gobert in a chokehold, have not helped the team. Green's season was marked by controversy. His suspension for the Gobert incident was followed by another altercation with Jusuf Nurkic, leading to an indefinite suspension and 16 missed games. His clashes with European rim protectors have become a recurring theme, adding to the team's challenges. The Warriors' future, difficult decisions ahead. The Warriors face a complex situation. They are too talented to start a youth movement but have limited avenues to improve the roster. With Stephen Curry still at the helm, the front office must surround him with the best possible lineup. Yet, their salary cap constraints are significant. Even if they waive Chris Paul's $30 million contract, they remain over the cap without re-signing Klay Thompson, a cornerstone of the franchise who is a free agent and a potential flight risk. Trading Andrew Wiggins could weaken the team, and losing Draymond Green would strip the Warriors of their defensive anchor and emotional leader. While they lack a first-round pick this year, they hold all their picks from 2025 to 2029, giving them future trade assets. Teams might bet on the Warriors' decline, making those picks highly valuable. Stephen Curry, now 36, won't defy Father Time forever. The Warriors must decide whether to go all in for one last championship run or accept that they may now be a middling team. This offseason will be pivotal in determining their direction and future success. Golden State Warriors eyed Bronny James in latest ESPN mock draft. Bronny James is officially set for the 2024 NBA Draft after the NCAA's early entry withdrawal deadline passed. In ESPN's latest mock draft, Bronny is projected to be selected by the Golden State Warriors with the 52nd pick. While Jonathan Givony and Jeremy Wu did not elaborate on why the Warriors might choose Bronny, he fits the profile of the type of player they favor. At 19, Bronny possesses an exceptional basketball IQ, strong defensive skills, and a high motor, qualities highly valued by the Warriors. Bronny's agent, Rich Paul, has emphasized that the priority for his client, who averaged 4.8 points, 2.8 rebounds, 2.1 assists, 0.8 steals, and 0.2 blocks per game for USC as a freshman, is to land in the right environment for his development. The Warriors would certainly provide that. The Warriors have a track record of developing young talent, as evidenced by the growth of rookies Brandon Podziemski and Tracy Jackson-Davis during the 2023-24 season. Therefore, Bronny joining the Warriors could be a mutually beneficial move. The LeBron factor. Another intriguing aspect is the potential impact on LeBron James. Reports have surfaced that the Warriors attempted to trade for LeBron to pair him with Stephen Curry before the trade deadline earlier this year. Although the 39-year-old superstar showed no interest in moving at that time, the scenario might change if Bronny joins the Warriors. LeBron is expected to decline his $51.4 million player option and re-sign with the Los Angeles Lakers. However, the prospect of playing alongside his son on a championship contending team like the Warriors could be tempting. LeBron is known to be eager for more titles, and joining the Warriors could significantly enhance his chances. If Bronny ends up with the Warriors, it could be a compelling incentive for LeBron to consider a move. Only time will tell if this scenario unfolds. Lakers' interest in drafting Bronny. Despite the Warriors' projected selection in the mock draft, many believe Bronny could end up in Los Angeles. NBA insider Brian Windhorst suggests that the Lakers would draft Bronny if given the opportunity. I believe LeBron will opt out of his contract next month for various reasons, including the possibility of playing with Bronny, although it might not be his top priority. I think he will return to the Lakers. If the Lakers have a chance to draft Bronny James, they will take it, whether with the 55th pick or through a draft day trade, Windhorst said. If teams like the Warriors show interest, the Lakers may need to trade up or secure an earlier pick to draft Bronny. The entire situation is fascinating and uncertain, but the hope is that Bronny ends up with the best team for his development.